Hey, what do you mean by don't come to the wedding? It means exactly what it sounds like. I don't want you to come to my and Cam's wedding. Simple as that. What? Why? You sent me an invitation, didn't you? Well, yeah, we sent out invitations. Obviously, I had to, but that doesn't mean I actually want you to be there. You should understand why, right? I honestly don't. I mean, I'm technically the person who raised you. And now you're telling me not to come to your wedding? How could I possibly understand why? Ugh, don't be dense. I'm marrying into a family of doctors. Having someone like you, someone who worked in a sleazy business, show up in my wedding? That would be an embarrassment. It's humiliating. Just imagine what people would think. So, yeah, no thanks. You're absolutely not welcome there. You've got to be kidding me. That's your reason? Of course it is. The guy I'm marrying comes from a family of doctors. A prestigious family. Having someone like you with your background show up would be totally inappropriate. You'd be completely out of place. So yeah, on the day of the wedding, do us all a favor and stay home. Jane, I've told you time and time again, you need to stop looking down on people like this. It's not right. Oh, please. I'm not looking down on people. I'm being realistic. Look at the facts. I'm about to marry a doctor. I'm about to become part of a respected, high-status family. And then look at you. You're uneducated. You don't make much money. There's a clear difference between us. If you can't see that, then I don't know what to say, but trust me, the gap is there and it's huge. Jane, it's fine if you want to insult me all you want, but you keep acting this way and you'll end up alone. No one will want to be around you. I don't treat everyone like this, just people like you who are truly at the bottom. I wouldn't speak to other people this way, only someone as low as you deserve it. And besides, you're not even working right now, so don't you think it's a bit rich to talk down to me about anything? Wow, I don't even know what to say. Do you think Cam, your fiancé, knows that this is how you treat people? What do you think he'd say if he knew his fiancé talks to her family like this? Oh, Cam knows. I've been completely honest with him. Wait, what? Yeah, of course. What, you thought I was hiding it from him? I told him straight up that I don't get along with you and that I don't want you around. And guess what? He agrees. He doesn't want you at the wedding either. He said, and I quote, "It's better for us if she's not there." So, yeah, he's 100% on board with this. Cam really said that? I don't know. When I met him, he seemed like such a decent guy, really serious and kind-hearted. He didn't seem like the type who'd say something like that. Well, yeah, he's obviously serious and kind-hearted. He's a doctor. You don't become a successful doctor without having those qualities. But being serious and kind doesn't mean he's blind. He knows when someone doesn't belong, and you definitely don't belong. Wait, when did you even meet him? Oh, we crossed paths once. It was really brief, just exchanged hellos. Huh. Well, whatever. But you see what I mean, right? His whole vibe is different from someone like you. He's been on TV, you know, as a young, hotshot doctor. He's like a rising star in the medical world. Yeah, I heard about that. It's impressive. It's more than impressive. It's extraordinary. He's from a family of doctors, too. Everyone in his family is prestigious, so you being there would just mess things up. It's not just me. His entire family doesn't want you there. They all think it would be better if you stayed away. So why don't you just do what you're told and stay home? Got it? Fine. I won't go. Good. Glad we're on the same page now. It's for the best. We can't have someone like you ruining the day, so stay put, all right? All right, but I hope you realize that if this is how you really feel, then I don't see any reason for us to stay in touch. I'm cutting ties with you. Oh, wow, really? Honestly, that's just the icing on the cake. What a bonus. So, no more contact? That sounds perfect. Well then, guess this is goodbye for good. Goodbye and good riddance, bottom feeder. Cam, I heard from Jane that you don't want to invite me to the wedding.
What? Wait, who told you that?
Jane did. She said you both don't want someone like me, a low-educated, low-income bottom feeder, to attend the wedding. And she even mentioned that your side of the family agrees with her that I shouldn't come.
Jane said that? Look, I didn't say anything like that. Jane must have been making it up, being mean just for the sake of it. She's always been a bit cold toward you, hasn't she? I swear I never said those things. Please don't think I did.
Is that so? And are you sure about that? Or is it just easier to hide behind Jane's words while deep down you really do see me like that? Maybe you've thought of me that way all along, but didn't have the courage to say it out loud?
No, you've got it wrong. I've never thought of you that way. But I'll admit, Jane has made plenty of nasty comments about you, and, well, sometimes I just go along with it without pushing back. I guess I didn't really defend you.
So you're saying you've never called me a loser or a bottom feeder yourself?
No, I wouldn't say something like that, but when Jane makes those comments, I don't always stop her. I kind of let her say what she wants without correcting her.
I see. So let me ask again, you don't actually want me at the wedding, do you? Be honest.
No, it's not like that at all. I'd like you to be there, but Jane is really insistent that you should not come. She's been clear about that.
But, Cam, be real with me. You don't want me there either, right? You know that having me at the wedding would be awkward, and you'd rather I just stayed away, wouldn't you?
Well, honestly, it would be easier if you weren't there. You're right, I won't lie about that. It would make things less complicated for me if you didn't come. I'm not trying to hurt you by saying that, but can you understand why I feel that way?
Yeah, I do understand. I've been getting the message loud and clear for a while now. It's just that it's a bit strange, don't you think? You happened to run into me at that cabaret club, and now here we are. Quite the coincidence, right? Must have made you nervous, didn't it?
Please don't bring that up again. You know how strict Jane is. If she ever finds out I went to a cabaret club, you don't know what kind of trouble I'd be in. She'd flip out.
Trouble? That's all you're worried about? Cam, this is your mess. Jane's strictness really isn't the problem, is it? What you're really scared of is that her family will find out, isn't it? You're just trying to use Jane as a scapegoat to protect yourself from the consequences.
Are you planning to tell people about it?
No, Cam, I'm not here to ruin your life. I'm not going to tell anyone about what happened. I just wanted to hear the truth. I needed you to admit what you're really feeling. So here it is. You and Jane don't want me at the wedding, right? You both agree on that. I get it now. Don't worry, I won't show up.
No, wait, I don't mean it like that. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
It's fine. You don't need to explain further. I've already understood everything I need to. You both think it's better if I don't come, and you know what? I'm not offended anymore. It's your wedding, and if my presence is going to make things difficult for you, then I'll step aside. I won't attend. There's no need to drag this out any longer.
But listen, it's not like we don't want you there because of who you are. It's just complicated. You understand, right?
Complicated, right? You're worried that someone might recognize me or I might embarrass you in front of your fancy guests. You don't want to risk anything that could mess up your big day or affect your image. I get it. You don't have to pretend otherwise. I've always known this would be the outcome. Hey, what the hell is going on? Did you have something to do with this? Huh? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. There's a video of Cam at a cabaret club and it's going viral online. Everyone's talking about it. Cam's out there acting all drunk and crazy, and people have actually started sending the video around. What's going on? That's not me. Someone else must have done that. I don't do things like that, and I definitely wouldn't stoop to something so childish. Whoever did it must have their own reasons, but I'm not behind it. This doesn't make any sense. Who would do something like this? And more importantly, why aren't you surprised? Why aren't you shocked to find out what Cam's really like? You knew this would happen, didn't you? That's why you're so calm. No, seriously, it wasn't me. I knew some things about Cam's habits, but this whole situation, it's complicated. I didn't plan any of this. Oh, stop lying. It has to be you. You've always had something against Cam, and now you've done this to sabotage his and my wedding. I'm not lying. Like I said, it wasn't me. I get that you're upset, but I didn't do anything. Someone else exposed him, and I don't know who. Don't give me that. It's obvious that you've been waiting for something like this to happen. You knew what kind of person Cam is, didn't you? You've probably been waiting for the perfect moment to ruin things for us. Look, I understand that you're upset right now, but you need to calm down and think rationally. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't have anything to do with the video getting out. Yes, I knew Cam wasn't the cleanest person out there, but I'm not the one who recorded or leaked the footage. Then why aren't you shocked? You should be furious about this. Your sister's wedding is falling apart because of some stupid video of Cam, and you're just sitting there acting like it's no big deal. You should be just as angry as I am. Because honestly, I already knew Cam had these tendencies. I just didn't expect it to get out like this. You want to know why I'm not as shocked as you? Because I had a feeling something like this would happen sooner or later. So you did know. I knew it. You've been planning to ruin this all along. You hated that I was getting married to him, didn't you? That's why you've been waiting for the right moment to tear us apart. You're jealous. Admit it. Whoa, hold on. I didn't sabotage anything. Sure, I had my reservations about him, but I wasn't going to interfere in your relationship. The video is not my doing, okay? And no, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying that I had a gut feeling Cam wasn't the kind of guy you thought he was. Then who else could have done this? I can't think of anyone else who would have had anything against Cam except you. And now that his true colors are out in the open, you're just sitting there calmly watching it all unfold. That's not normal. What's going on right now anyway? How bad is it? The video is everywhere. It shows Cam completely wasted, making a scene at the cabaret club. People are talking about it all over social media, and they're even sending the video directly to people's phones. The wedding has been interrupted because of it, and the guests are all confused, and the whole place is in chaos. Wow, I didn't realize things had gotten that bad. I mean, I knew he had some issues with drinking, but I never thought it would blow up like this. Yeah, well, it has. The wedding is on pause right now, and I'm hiding in the back because I don't even know how to face everyone. Cam is busy apologizing to his family, but I can't believe this is happening. What am I supposed to do now? Is Cam just ignoring you? Has he said anything to you yet? I tried to talk to him, but he's too focused on trying to make things right with his family. He hasn't even really acknowledged me, so here I am, sitting alone in the bridal suite, trying to figure out what to do next. I'm completely lost. That's really awful. I mean, if I were you, I'd consider marrying him after all of this. He clearly has some issues. Are you serious right now? Cam hasn't done anything wrong. You don't know him like I do. Don't try to twist the situation to make it seem like he's some kind of a villain. I know you're jealous, but this isn't the time for that. Jealous? Please, I'm just saying, you should think twice before marrying a guy who gets drunk and makes a scene at a cabaret club while he's engaged to you. That's not normal behavior. Going to a cabaret club isn't cheating. It could have been a part of a work function for all you know. Cam is under a lot of pressure because of his job, and he's not great with alcohol. I've known about him for a while, and I still love him. I'm not going to let something like this ruin our relationship. If you say so, but I have to admit, it's kind of hard to understand why you're so willing to overlook this. He embarrassed you in front of everyone, and now he's too busy apologizing to his family to even talk to you. I told him to apologize to his family first. I'm the one who told him to prioritize them. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so stop making assumptions. Cam loves me, and that's all that matters. I don't know. I just can't believe you're okay with all of this. And I don't care what you think. You're not part of this. This is between me and Cam, so stay out of it. Hey, you're the one who called me, remember? Cam, I noticed you left the venue. Did something happen? Did your family forgive you?
No, they didn't forgive me. I'm done for. I can't stay in a place like this any longer, so I'm leaving.
What? Wait, hold on. What does that mean for me?
You should go home too. The wedding is off. We're sending the guests away. If you stay there, all you'll do is keep embarrassing yourself.
Cancelled? But what are we going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the gifts, for instance?
We'll refund them, obviously. My family is handling all of that. You just go home. Don't worry, my family will also cover the wedding expenses.
Then what happens to us?
Look, I'm in the middle of a crisis right now. I've turned my family against me. That means my career as a doctor is basically over. Do you get what that means? I can't even begin to think about our marriage right now.
But I love you. I don't care about your family. If you can't be a doctor anymore, we can just start over from scratch together.
Stop talking like it's all so easy. I just told you I can't think about our marriage right now. If you really care about me, then leave me alone for now.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Alex, did you set this up?
I told you it wasn't me. Why would you think it was me? The video that was posted doesn't even show my bar, does it?
Well, regardless of who did it, it doesn't change the fact that my life is over. My career as a doctor is finished. I can't see any way forward.
I can understand that if you're not just visiting the hostess clubs, but also getting drunk and causing a scene, then the public won't forgive you for that.
Why are you acting like this is just someone else's problem? What kind of attitude is that?
Oh, are you trying to play the victim here? It's pathetic. Stop pretending to be the victim.
You're the one behind this, aren't you? I know it's you.
What are you even talking about? I did nothing of the sort. I would never resort to such childish tactics.
I know what you did. I may not have the specifics, but I know you had a hand in this. Now you've cost me something huge. I had a chance to join your family, but now that's gone and I'm still a loser.
So, you've finally shown your true colors, huh? So does this mean you won't be marrying Jane anymore?
I only thought about marrying that woman because she looks good. But at this point, I don't care about marriage at all. She may look down on my sister, but to me, they're both just losers.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear your career is ruined. No one would want to be treated by a doctor like you anyway.
What did you just say? How dare you, someone who knows nothing about medicine, talk down to me like that?
Most of your patients don't know anything about medicine either. Are you looking down on all of them, too?
Shut up! I'm an excellent doctor, and I'll rise back up from this. I have to find a way to get back on my feet as a physician.
I think you're dreaming. I'm recording this conversation right now.
What?
I didn't expose your secrets online, but believe me, if I wanted to, I could do it anytime.
What? Are you threatening me?
It's not a threat. I don't expect you to do anything for me. I'm just saying that someday, on a whim, I might just decide to share this conversation or some other secrets I know about you.
That's worse than a threat. Are you serious right now? You want me to live in fear for the rest of my life?
That's on you. If you had held back and kept yourself in check, maybe you could have fixed the situation. Instead, you treated not just me, but even your future wife like garbage. You're not cut out to be a doctor at all.
Fine. I apologize. I'm sorry. I admit I can be self-centered, and when I drink, I get overconfident and end up causing trouble and scaring girls. But I do take my work as a doctor very seriously.
That doesn't matter to me. Considering you're in the public eye, you should have been more careful about your behavior. That's all I can say to you.
Wait! I'm really sorry! What I said to you before wasn't how I truly feel!
That's a blatant lie. You need to take responsibility for what you said. You're not a child anymore.
Damn it! This situation is really frustrating. I thought things would go differently. I should have realized how far this could go. You think you can just manipulate everything, don't you? Honestly, I didn't mean for it to escalate to this point. I thought everything would be fine as long as I stayed out of it. But now it's too late. I've lost everything because of your actions.
You're the one who started all of this. If you had just kept your mouth shut, we wouldn't be in this mess. Don't put all this on me. You had a choice too. You could have come clean or taken responsibility for your actions.
And what would that have accomplished? My career would have still been over. The damage is already done and it's all your fault.
You are so self-absorbed. It's always about you, isn't it? You can't see the consequences of your actions, can you?
Maybe I can't, but I never thought it would come to this. I was just living my life and now everything is ruined.
Cam, are you okay? For now, I've taken care of the wedding.
What do you want? Stop contacting me!
Wait, but I want to support you, Cam.
Support me? What can someone like you, a bottom-tier loser, possibly do for me?
Bottom-tier loser?
That's what you always called my sister, isn't it? From my perspective, both of you are just pathetic bottom-tier losers.
Did you really think that way about us?
I'm leaving this town behind and starting fresh. I'll rebuild my life from scratch. I don't need you. Our engagement is off. Got it?
Why would you say something so horrible?
What? I'm fed up with the existence of losers like you. All you do is drag down those who actually succeed. You two are nothing but a plague for me. Never come near me again.
Wait!
Don't you dare try to stop me. I'm done with all of this. I'm tired of being associated with you and your sister. Both of you living in your own little world, thinking it's okay to mooch off others while contributing nothing. I've worked hard for everything I have, and I won't let you drag me down any longer.
Cam, please.
Please what? Just accept that you're a burden to me. I thought I could put up with you, but I can't. Not anymore. I need to focus on my career and my future, and you're just in the way. It's better for both of us if we cut ties right now.
That's not fair. I thought we had something special.
Special? You mean the relationship built on pity? I didn't sign up for this. I want to surround myself with people who lift me up, not pull me down. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. This is for the best.
But I care about you.
Caring doesn't mean anything if it's only going to drag me into the mud with you. I need to think about my life and what I want for my future. I can't afford to have distractions or negative influences around me. It's time for me to move on, and you should too.
Alex, what should I do? I don't know anymore. How did it come to this? Did Cam break up with you? Not just broke up, but he completely abandoned me. I thought he was such a serious and honest person. I never thought he could be this horrible. I knew he liked to party because he happened to come to my club once. Oh, really? Yeah, he came to my club last month. He was really anxious and quickly asked me not to tell anyone, then just left. He hardly drank anything, so I had no idea about his bad drinking habits. I wouldn't have been mad about that at all. He wasn't hiding it from you, he was hiding it from his family and the world. His relatives are particularly strict, it seems, because they come from a well-off family. They definitely look down on him going to a cabaret club. So, from the beginning, I guess I never really mattered to him? I had a feeling about that, the way Cam wouldn't even look at me. Oh, this hurts. Did he say anything to you? Called me a bottom-tier loser. He said the exact same things I used to say to you. And how did that make you feel? I'm sorry for everything, Alex. While I've been calling others a bottom tier, I was the worst of all. I've said such horrible things to you, and I genuinely apologize for that. Well, I won't forgive you, though. Huh? I can't just coddle you as your guardian. I've helped you out whenever you've come crying to me, but that's over now. You'll have to figure things out on your own. Got it? No, wait a second. I've been dumped by Cam, and now I don't even have a place to live? I don't have any income, and I don't have any savings. I can't manage on my own. No, with effort, you can sort things out. I raised you precisely from that kind of situation. Oh. Since our parents died in that accident 15 years ago, you've mocked me as being bottom tier, so you should be able to do what I've done, right? I mean, yeah, but... Are you saying you looked down on others when you couldn't even handle things yourself? That's pretty lame, you know? Okay, I get it already. In the end, you really are a cold person. Cold? You think I'm cold for dropping out of high school and skipping college to raise you? I gave up all my dreams for the future and dedicated myself to taking care of you, and you think I'm the one being cold? Well, I mean, that's... Then why don't you find someone kinder and more loving than me? You can just get help from that person, right? Hey, I'm sorry, that's not what I really meant. It just slipped out. I still want to be a family with you, please. No, I think it's better if you just leave it alone. After all, I'm just a bottom-tier loser. What do you mean by that? You've always been there for me, and now you're pushing me away? Exactly. I've done my part, and it's time for you to figure out your own life without relying on me. You keep saying you want to be a family, but you've never even considered how much I've sacrificed. But I never asked for this. I just wanted to be close. You wanted to be close, yet you've treated me like I'm worthless. Every time you've mocked me, it chipped away at my self-worth, and now I'm done. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm not going to waste my time on someone who doesn't appreciate what I've done. I've put my dreams aside for you, but you never even acknowledged that. I get it, but please, can't we just talk about this like we used to? You're really all I have left, Alex. Don't push me away. It's too late for that. You had your chance to be supportive, but you chose to be condescending. Now it's your turn to face reality alone. I can't keep bailing you out. But I don't know how to handle this. I've never been on my own before. I can't just figure everything out instantly. You think I had it easy? I had to learn how to survive after losing my parents. You're not special, you know. You have to rise to the occasion just like I did. This is really unfair. You're treating me like I'm nothing, just like everyone else. I thought we were family. Families help each other. Families do help each other, but they also hold each other accountable. I've been held accountable all my life, and now it's time for you to understand that too. You don't have to be so harsh. Can't we work through this together? No, I won't be a crutch to you anymore. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. It's time for you to grow up. Okay, I guess you're right. But it still hurts. I didn't expect this from you. I didn't expect you to be so oblivious to the sacrifices I made for you either. It's not all about you, and it's time you learned that lesson. I'll try to do better, but I really hope we can find a way back to being close. Good luck with that. You're going to need it. After losing her place in society, Jane came to our house multiple times seeking help, but I resolutely ignored her. After a few days, it seemed she gave up and suddenly disappeared without a trace. I've blocked her contact information, so I'm not sure of the details, but from what I've heard, she's left the city and is now living in extreme poverty in a new place. Sometimes I do worry about her, but I hold myself back from reaching out. I believe that allowing her to experience life on her own is the best thing for Jane. Meanwhile, Cam, whose reputation is completely soured in the community, fled to the countryside as if he were running away in the dead of night. His whereabouts were unknown for a while, but a few months after the uproar, I heard surprising news. He had been arrested. It turns out he had been involved in theft and fraud, which ultimately led to him becoming the ultimate bottom-tier loser. He had sunk even lower than I could have imagined. As I reflect on these events, I can't help but think about the choices we make and how they shape our futures. Jane and Cam both had their opportunities, yet they let their circumstances and choices dictate their lives. I remember when Jane used to come to me for advice, filled with dreams and ambitions. She was so bright and hopeful. Yet, somewhere along the way, she lost herself in a world that valued superficial pleasures over hard work and integrity. It pains me to think that she might be struggling, but I have to believe that she'll learn and grow from those experiences. On the other hand, Cam's fall from grace was something I had been dreading for some time. He was charming, yes, and there was a part of me that wanted to believe in the good side of him. However, his arrogance and sense of entitlement blinded him to the reality of his actions. Now, with his criminal record, he's made it incredibly difficult for himself to start anew. What does it mean to hit rock bottom? For some, it might be a wake-up call, an opportunity to rebuild their lives. For others, it seems to be a permanent residence. I hope that both Jane and Cam find their way eventually, but it's clear that they need to face the consequences of their actions first. I can't deny that I feel a sense of relief that I'm no longer associated with either of them. Their paths have diverged from mine, and I need to focus on my own future. I've made mistakes in the past, and I'm working hard to ensure that I don't repeat them. I've started pursuing my own dreams, immersing myself in projects that I'm passionate about. It's a struggle at times, but I find fulfillment in knowing that I am building my life within my own terms. I remind myself that I'm not defined by my relationships with others, especially those who bring negativity into my life. As I move forward, I'll always carry the lessons I learned from Jane and Cam. Their stories serve as reminders of what happens when one loses sight of their values and becomes consumed by the desire for instant gratification or recognition. In the end, the most important thing is to take responsibility for one's own life. I hope Jane finds the strength to rise above her circumstances and that Cam faces the reality of his choices. Until then, I will continue on my path, determined to create a better future for myself, one that is grounded in hard work and integrity.